Hello everyone, and welcome to the first 3D Repo tutorial where we cover the basics of the user interface. 3D Repo is a cloud-based repository for BIM models and for all sorts of other data, but the 3D models are at its heart. That's why the 3D viewport creates the main part of the user interface. There are also cards on the left and on the right which reveal the content of the 3D model. And then there are navigation buttons at the bottom of the page. Default navigation mode is turntable, where you can rotate the model with clicking your left mouse button. And you can zoom in and out by clicking the right mouse button, or you can just scroll in and out the mouse wheel. Another navigation mode is a helicopter, which allows you to move around your scene as if you would fly a helicopter. If you click and hold and drag left mouse button, you move horizontally backwards, forwards and sideways. If you click the right mouse button and hold it, then you change the elevation so you can move up and down. And if you want to adjust the camera angle or camera tilt, you just scroll the mouse wheel. There's also walk navigation mode, where you can walk around your scene by clicking any of the mouse buttons. Now, you can also hide all the elements of the user interface if you want to, for example, present your work and show the model in all its glory. Just click on the full screen mode, and if you're done, just hit the escape button on your keyboard, and here we go, we are back to our scene. Now let's have a look on the content of the model, which is revealed in a tree card on your left hand side, where you can see the list of all objects. You can hide and hide them by clicking the icon next to each object. And you can also filter for the objects. So let's say we're looking for the object R, and yeah, here we go. This is object R. You can also slice the model with the clipping plane. You can activate the clipping plane by clicking on the button on the right edge of the screen, and clipping plane card will appear. There's a slider which changes the position of the slicing plane or clipping plane, and there are 3 radio buttons for each direction of the clipping, so you can slice it any way you want. Now, one of the main and most important features of the 3D Repo I/O is commenting. So you can comment on any element of the 3D model, which is useful, for example, for design coordination. And then each comment or each issue is represented by a 3D pin placed in a scene. To create an issue, let's click on this little pencil icon, and then we name the issue. So let's say in this case we're going to comment on object R, and we will demand to change it to P. Then we place the pin. The pin is always perpendicular to the surface of the object, so you can keep clicking, and when you're happy with the position of the pin, you can add additional comments to comment box, and then hit the save button. The issue is saved, and you can now assign it to various roles in a project by clicking on a assign button. A little pop-up menu shows or turns up, where you can specify the roles responsible for the given issue. Each role is represented by the color, and the color is then shown at the left edge of the issues card, and also the pin changes accordingly. Now let me create another issue. Let's say we want to comment on the object 3. We will create a new issue, and we will specify the material, and the material is titanium. Let's position the pin here we go, here's the pin, and then you can, again, we can comment, and we can comment that this is very important, because titanium is nice and shiny, and we like to have it in a nice and shiny material. Now, save the issue, and as we can see, there are 2 issues created and 2 pins in the scene. When you're creating an issue, the original view is also saved. So if you click on one issue and then the other, position of the camera changes, which is quite handy once you have number of issues. This helps you to navigate through your model faster. And again, you can still change the roles and edit the comments. You can also filter through the issues, again, by clicking on the magnifier icon and typing, let's say, material. Then we see, okay, this is the issue which deals with the material of the object. When you are happy with the issue, or everything has been resolved, you can close the issue by clicking the close button, and then the issue will disappear from the list, and also the pin disappears. However, it's not deleted. Everything is safely stored and archived on our servers. There is also this little menu button which allows you to sort by date. Once you have plenty of issues, this is very handy to keep a track on what's going on in your model and in your scene. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. This covers the basics of the interface of the 3D Repo. And if you have any questions, any comments, please drop us an email on support@3drepo.org. Thank you for watching this tutorial.